Hi, I'm Taylor. I have a background in web programming.
And I'm Tom, and I'm an electrical engineer.
And we're the designers of the hauntbox.
So what is the hauntbox?
The hauntbox is a browser-configured, sensor-actuated, open-source and Arduino-compatible prop controller and automation machine for breathing undead life into your wildest haunts and worst nightmares.
Why did we make the hauntbox?
We wanted to be able to easily control sound effects, props, and lighting, all without tedious programming and specialized knowledge.
So how does the hauntbox work?
Well, the hauntbox is a system of parts. Sensors and peripherals plug into your hauntbox, and the hauntbox plugs into your network. Then simply open a browser and set an instruction like this. For example, when motion is sensed in my room, wait 2 seconds, then keep the light on for 20 seconds. This of course can be done from any smartphone, iPad, or computer on your network. Now that you've seen how easy it is to control, let's take a closer look at some of the components.
The hauntbox has an Ethernet port, power plug, SD card, and screw terminals for easily connecting and changing the inputs and outputs without any nasty soldering. The inputs and outputs are clearly labeled and each have LEDs that show their status. All of this wrapped in a conveniently mountable protective enclosure. And for all you open source hackers, it has unused header pins to accept Arduino shields. It is compatible with 5, 12, and 24 volt inputs and outputs for maximum flexibility and compatibility with your existing devices.
So what about the inputs?
Our favorite input is an infrared motion sensor whose custom designed housing will be manufactured on cutting edge, open source 3D printers. This manufacturing technology enables us to get these into your hands by avoiding a huge investment in injection molding tooling. Our unique design allows for mounting on any surface. And for more weather-resistant applications, it can be mounted inside a 2-inch ABS pipe fitting. To narrow the beam, add a section of cut pipe as a shroud.
The hauntbox can be used with other inputs like a magnetic reed switch, a push button, a floor mat switch, and almost any other input you can imagine.
And what about the outputs?
Our favorite output stems from our frustration of trying to incorporate triggered sound without crappy CD kludges. We wanted something as simple as putting some audio files onto an SD card, sliding it into the module, and having it work. So in the true open source spirit, we designed an all-in-one Arduino compatible sound module based on the amazing work of Lady Ada. The sound module plays an optional background ambient track in single or shuffled triggered sounds, all with no programming.
The hauntbox outputs can also drive relays for controlling your props or other devices, solenoids, 120 volt AC devices using a power tail, or any other device as limited by your imagination.
In summary, the hauntbox is a browser-configured, sensor-actuated prop controller that brings sound and automation to your creations, all without needing a computer science degree. Here's why we need your help.
We've spent the last year designing and prototyping, and with your help we can turn these proven prototypes into an affordable, finished product through custom manufacturing.
Thanks for your time, and please consider pledging to help make the hauntbox a reality.
Thanks. Did you say hauntbox?
I did.